Let me now turn to details of 11 major thrust areas of our action plan. The first, obviously, is a customer service. And I hope the House will bear with me, this is a little long list. How to improve quality of life in journeys? Madam, I am happy to say, and I am sure all my House will join me, I have not increased the passenger fares. We propose to create a new department for keeping our stations and trains clean. Integrated cleaning will be taken up as a specialized activity, which will include engaging professional agencies and also training our staff in the latest cleaning practices. We'll build new toilets covering 650 additional stations compared to 120 stations last year. Bio toilets are being fitted in coaches. So far, we have replaced the existing toilets with 17,388 bio toilets. This year alone, we intend to replace another 17,000 toilets. Research and Design and Standard Organization has also been tasked with making available within a period of 6 months a design of vacuum toilets. Even the quality of Indian Railways onboard housekeeping service, presently available in 500 pairs of train, is being relooked to make it more effective. We'll take simple steps immediately to address customer concern. We approach NIFT for designing bed linen. Additionally, the facility of online booking of disposable bedrolls at select stations is being extended to all passengers through IRCTC portal on payment basis. We'll increase the number of mechanized laundries. In all, an all-India 24/7 helpline number 138 will become operational to attend to the problems of passengers on a real-time basis. Passengers will be able to call up for complaints even while on trains. A mobile application to redress railway-related complaints is also being developed. We intend to start this facility in Northern Railways from 1st of March 2015, 3 days from now. Based on the experience gained and the feedback received from passengers, this will be extended to all our railways soon thereafter. Further, keeping in mind the criticality of security-related issues, we have dedicated toll-free number 182 for receiving security-related complaints. We are introducing Operation 5 Minutes to ensure that a passenger traveling unreserved can purchase a ticket within 5 minutes. Provision of modified hot buttons coins, vending machines, and single destination teller windows will drastically reduce the transaction time. For the differently able travelers, a special initiative is being launched whereby they can purchase concessional e-tickets after only one-time registration. It is also proposed to work toward developing a multilingual e-ticketing portal. We will move towards crediting all refunds to the banking system. In Central, Western and Southern Railway suburban stations, we have already started a pilot project of issuing unreserved tickets on smartphones. We hope to extend this facility progressively to all stations. Catering. To provide freedom to our valued passengers to select their meals from an array of choices, including local cuisine, e-catering has been introduced in 108 trains on an experimental basis only last month. Food can be ordered through the IRCTC website at the time of booking tickets. At the moment, water vending machines are sparse, so people are forced to buy bottled water. We will expand this to cover in most railway stations. This will ensure availability of clean drinking water at very low cost to the people, apart from being environment-friendly measure. We are also exploring the idea of extending the facility of SMS on mobile as a valid proof to travel for PRS ticket as well. A centrally managed railway display network is expected to be introduced in over 2,000 stations over the next 2 years, which will aid in providing information on train arrival departure, reservations, general and emergency messages, and also any other information of interest to citizens. We propose to introduce an SMS alert service to inform passengers in advance about the updated arrival and departure time of trains at starting and destination stations. Similarly, SMS alert would be sent 15-30 minutes in advance of arrival of the train at the destination. For the safety of our women passengers, surveillance cameras will be provided on a pilot basis in selected mainline coaches and ladies compartment of suburban coaches without compromising the privacy. Small thing, but complaints were issued. Mobile phone charging facilities would be provided in general class coaches and the number of charging facilities would be increased in super class coaches. Station facilities. So far, 1,052 stations have been identified for upgradation of passenger amenities as station under model station scheme. It is proposed to include 200 more stations under the scheme immediately. Wi-Fi at all A1, A category stations are being provided. Further, as a part of Digital India initiative, we will be providing this to category B stations as well. We will also provide a facility for online booking of wheelchair for senior citizens, patients and differently aided passengers through IRCTC on select stations. It is also proposed to introduce air-conditioned MOU service in the Mumbai suburban railways. My friends will be happy. Folding ladders would be made available in coaches for easy climbing. The middle bay of coaches will be reserved for women and senior citizens like me for reasons of safety. Railway has been trying to provide better amenities at all stations. I am happy to inform the House that this year we increased the allotment for passenger amenities by 67%. I request all corporates, NGOs, charitable institutions and religious institutions to come forward and invest generously for the passenger amenities. I also request all MPs to use part of their MP-led funds in improving facilities. For me, that idea is a transformation of railways. We can and we will turn the railways around. We will fulfill the Prime Minister's vision for the railways. We seek the support of all of you in this national endeavour to hold the key to transformation of India itself. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. With these words, Madam Speaker, I commend the railway budget for 2015-16 to the August House.